that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember, this is a family that we are, no matter what. What a quick play it again.
I'm a cook for the show, y'all. Oh my God. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it is.
And
I was
my
like,
hand
did
is
I
ready.
click on the
I'm
right?
a cook for show too.
Look, I was looking at the I say, I hope I clicked the right number. I got to start off telling y'all the story. I got to tell you the story, Zam, of how I ended up with a brand new phone. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yesterday, I went over to my homeboy house. I'll say that. To see my dogs, right? Because, I got pit bull puppies. I'll be bragging about my pit bull puppies. So one of his relatives came over to, I could say my niece. She came over to and saw the puppies, right? Well, she wants to see the puppies. She say, I want to see the puppies. So I set my phone. Listen to me carefully. I set my phone on the counter by the microwave. Okay, so everybody, you know how you get busy doing stuff, right? Out there playing with the puppies, all this kind of stuff. So I'm getting ready to go. So I say, where my phone at? Right? I went back to where I set it. I'm looking all outside, Sam, in the truck, maybe I left it in the backyard. I'm in the bathroom. Girl, why? Some say go back in the kitchen. I go back in the kitchen, girl. And I'm just looking. Girl, why is my phone at the bottom of the sink? Girl, in the dishwater.
At the bottom?
Girl, it was just chilling at the bottom of the dishwater, girl. Girl, you could have bought me with a big nickel. I ain't lying. Girl, you could. I'm serious. I was like, I know this is not happening right now. I know. And see, everything is hooked to my phone, right? So imagine 7 o'clock on a Sunday. 7 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah.
No, let me get it right. It was 6 something on a Sunday, and I'm trying to find a Boost Mobile, right? To get me, get me another phone, because this is serious business. It helped me realize, since I couldn't talk to nobody till the next day, everybody, put the phone in some rice. Hurry up, put the phone in some rice. Girl, I had that phone in that rice all night. Do you understand me? I think it's a difference between dishwater and every other kind of water.
Regular water?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got the soap in it.
Girl, I kept telling everybody, that phone is gone. We need to go ahead and have this funeral. That phone is dead. Go ahead and get you a bowl of rice, right? So I go buy a brand new phone today, right? So my homeboy called me, and he say, I've been trying to call you. I said, yeah, I know you've been trying. My phone drowned, right? It drowned. He tells me, go in there and put it in it don't matter. Go in there and put it back in the rice. Girl, I say, if one more person tell me to put this phone in the rice, I'm going to be done. Baby, I'm finna boil that rice and eat that rice. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Y'all trip. It was something about that water there. Because I looked at the camera. You know how you got the little lens on the cameras on the phone? Girl, it was out of there. Unless that rice was going to go inside that phone and clean that lens, that rice was, look, you can forget about it.
It's done.
You can forget. It's done. Maury, go put it. Mama, I need you to do it right now. Do it right now. Put it in the rice right now. I say y'all just as bad as people be talking about using Windex for everything and using Carmex to heal everything. No, it didn't work.
What? You ain't never had a broke arm and put Carmex on it and it worked?
Girl, listen. I done tried it all. Girl, I had to listen. Just a few minutes ago, I said, okay, Carmex, I got to retire you because rice didn't work. So that means that it's your expiration date, too. You understand me? Put that Carmex on your lips and stop playing. Boy, they put Carmex on everything. Oh, I cut my knee. Get some Carmex. Give me that Carmex. It's not going to work. What you been up to?
Oh, a whole bunch of everything.
You decorating your
That's
house?
spreading yourself. Oh no, I'm not a decorator. What are you talking about?
Girl,
I'm not a decorator.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I don't partake in that nonsense.
Oh, that ain't nonsense.
I know my limitations. I know my limitations.
I'm on my way. Just get a budget. Get a budget, and I'm on my way. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna come out there. I'm staying the weekend because that's it. Don't take me 4 days. You know, it don't take me 4 days. You know, I think like, oh, I'm gonna. It's gonna. No. And it's my fault that I have learned to decorate so fast. That's my fault.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking my echo, and only having to vacuum and dust the fewest amount of things possible. You know, you start decorating, then you add more stuff that has to be clean. The way my life's set up, I don't have time for that, and I definitely don't have the budget to hire somebody to come do it for me. Now, I could probably talk my daughters into coming up here and being like, you know, coming up and doing something, but I can't have a bunch of whatnots and not what's and who what's and all of that stuff not sitting around because they got to be dusted.
Oh, I didn't even think. Girl, you so right. You is right because
I was worried when we first moved in because I thought I was gonna lose the echo. Because you know when you have an empty space, you know you have an echo. Mm-hmm. I still have a little echo, and I'm fine with it.
Yes,
I'm fine with it. Now, granted, we could use a little stuff on the walls, you know, strategically placed here and there. But everything else, I like throw pillows. I throw them on there, on the couch, on the bed, then I can throw them in the closet. No problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I get it.
But, yeah.
I'm with it.
But chick, I'm just now. But I tell you what, I am working on. I'm working on my yard.
Okay.
I'm working on my yard. You know, I don't like all the.
How big is your yard?
And my husband doesn't either. It's not big at all. It's not big at all. But they had it to where they had like a flower bed around the front edge of the house and around the side. Mm-hmm. We had somebody come in and pull up all them bushes, all them plants, all that grass, and hoe all them roots, get all that crap out of there. And then we fixed the trimming around there, and then got everything squared away and put white rocks in it. Mm-hmm. It looks so good. That's just fine for me. I don't want no bushes, no flowers, no rose bushes, no nothing around there for snakes and other insects to hide in and all that. I don't need all that.
Right.
Don't need all that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in the woods. Let that stuff stay in the woods.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because we right next to the woods. You know?
That's how.
But,
I just moved.
But we
Go ahead.
Oh, I was. We can use some cuteness on the walls, a little cuteness on the walls. But I ain't worried about nothing else, really. Mm-mm.
I could come out there for 3-4 pictures. I could come out there. You understand me?
Oh, well, come on, and we'll
come.
And hey, you come. I'll make sure there's some banana pudding and some hot water cornbread. Just let me know before you come.
Oh my God. I am calling this lady telling her I got to reschedule. I'm on my way. Did you say banana pudding?
Oh. Okay, QJ and J, y'all hear that? So y'all need to get y'all need to get who y'all need to get with to get them
this lady
to get that banana pudding. Here.
Baby, I'm coming. I'm leaving Friday morning, and I'm coming back Saturday evening.
Okay, is that this weekend?
Let me think about it. Tell the baby to wait. I gotta preach at this church. That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right to come back wore out and then later. What was you thinking? So I'm planning it out.
Right.
I'm coming out there Now the weekend after that, I don't know what weekend is that. That's not Easter weekend, is it?
Oh, honey, I don't know. You know,
That's
since
the third. I think that's the third.
Hold on, since I got grown and didn't have to do them Easter speeches,
Hey!
I kind of don't keep up with it like that no more.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said Easter speeches. Girl, when you said that, I just remember getting whooped because we couldn't remember. You know, that ain't fair.
And the worst part about it was our mama was over the youth.
Oh God.
So of course all the other kids got Jesus wept and Happy Easter.
Yeah.
And we got 3 verse long things to memorize. Yeah, now
whole poems and stuff. I was like, this ain't a speech, this is a poem.
Mm-hmm. You know, whatever it was, we had to do it.
Look, I can remember this was bad.
Uh-oh.
The Lord has risen indeed. He is here for your love, for your need. Not in the grave, nor in the sky, but here where men live and die. Girl, please, you know I got some whooping. Ain't no way I got whooping.
You ain't. Oh, my God. See, that's ridiculous. See, I'm going to have to call Sister Cook on that one because that's wrong that you remember that.
I had to make it into a song.
You were traumatized.
Yeah. I even remember singing it. The Lord has risen indeed. That's how I remembered it. I didn't want no whoop.
I didn't want one either, but I remembered. I remembered it long enough to repeat it that Sunday morning, and I immediately forgot, expeditiously forgot about it.
Girl, it got stuck in my head.
I can't. That is a trip that you remember that. I am tripping right now.
And every time I quote it, I can smell wood floors and pews. Every time I quote. Every time. I just... Lord's Church of God in Christ. Just believe it. Oh, my God. Y'all know last time we was on the show, we talked about Lord's Church of God in Christ. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to talk about these shotgun houses. We didn't go inside the house. We talked about house and slot buckets and deer cut open from the root to the tooth. But this shotgun house, y'all, and both grandmothers had shotgun house. Okay? Cook style.
Now the only thing is now for my maternal side of the family, I don't think we ever saw it as a shotgun house. They had already added rooms and all that other stuff to it. But my other granny on my dad's side, we actually saw that one and dealt with that one.
Girl, see, when you say shotgun house, people think of shotgun wedding. Okay, let me help y'all. Shotgun house means it's a hallway. It's a front door, and then you can see, you walk in that front door, you can see all the way to the back of the house, to the end of the house. And all the rooms are on the side. You can walk into any room from the hallway. Just, like that. It looks like it's like a rib cage. You know how you got the spine and then the ribs. Anyway, that's too deep. That's too deep, y'all. Listen. The shotgun house, our granny, I don't know why I said, listen, she had a wood stove. I'm trying to help you. In her bedroom. My Lord Jesus. Them in my mind?
No, ma'am. That provided an excellent source of heat, and it cooked some food, too.
Not only that, Sam, I got a burn on my leg from Jessica pushing me. Jessica pushed me. It wasn't right. It wasn't right what she did. And today, I still got it. Now, when I first got it, it looked like a little eagle. The older I got, I don't know what it is now. It just stretched all the way out. took on mine.
All the way out.
All the way out, girl. I don't know what that is. It's just a burn now. It's just a burn. She had a heater in her room. She had was that a clothesline in her room?
I want to say yes. And it went across from, was it behind the heater?
Yeah.
Under the pipe that went out through the roof, it was behind the heater.
Yeah. I knew.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I knew I wasn't tripping.
She certainly did. Tripping you or not.
Girl, because I now, and she had wood right there, did she? Like right there. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. I think she did. She kept some in so they wouldn't have to go outside and get it throughout the night, so they could keep the fire going.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about what Daddy said to me one time. Daddy told me, he said, "Don't be jealous." No. I was crying because Mama had bought me some Pro Wings or something. We had moved back to Atlanta. I was going to Atlanta Junior High, and my mama had bought me some Pro Wings, right? You know the cardboard.
Okay, you going. Okay, I have to say you're gonna have to explain it to those people who don't know what Pro Wings are.
Pro Wings. Listen, these shoes are literally cardboard. They're not really cardboard, but they like a thin piece of fake leather, right? Where they didn't. Anyway, you don't want to wear them. They had white soles on them. They was tacky. But listen. So I didn't want to wear the shoes. You know what I'm saying? So my daddy was like, well, Sam, you ain't never heard this. Let me tell you. He told me, he said, you know the difference between a poor girl and a rich girl? I said, no. He said, a poor girl got a canopy under her bed, and a rich girl got a canopy over her bed. Now, I don't know what this had to do with fixing my issue. I really don't know.
Wait.
But,
okay. I just got that, so you're going to have to give me a bit.
But I laughed so hard. I couldn't. I just didn't understand. It didn't make sense. How you going to help me understand why I got to wear these Pro Wings? I don't understand.
What does that have to do with my dilemma?
With my dilemma. If it don't make me feel worse, because I was poor. You understand me? You know? And I ain't going to lie. I remember the pee bucket under the bed. We ain't going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the pee bucket. Remember the snuff can? Was it a snuff can? They spit? Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know how that. Was that
okay, I was going to say, because who was spitting snuff?
No, that's up on the hill. Isn't that dude that sit on the porch, spitting it, chew that stuff in his
on the
jaw?
On the hill.
I saw it somewhere.
Okay.
It's scored somewhere.
Yeah, you saw it. You saw it somewhere because
somebody old with that stuff on their teeth and everything. I know what I saw.
Yeah, but it wasn't in that. I do know it was not in that. Dang, I can't remember the address, but it wasn't at that. Saved, sanctified, filled with the precious Holy Ghost church house that.
Well, it was up that hill. It had to be up that hill. You know them little houses that look like, to me, they look like little stores up there on the hill before we go down to Mother House. They just sitting up. Them people, Mama knew them people. That blew my mind. She knew them people. She was like, oh, I know them. Oh, she stopped that. It would weird me out.
You know, it was family, so, yeah. But you talking about up there where they had Cole's juke joint. Cole's place. Yeah, that spot.
Yeah, Yeah, people don't know we from the look. When y'all be watching them movies, you know, with Celie and Master and all that kind of stuff, we lived that. Not Master part, but we was listen.
It was the color purple era.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was so mad when I got older and watched color. You remember when Marlene didn't want us, Mama and them didn't want us watching Color Purple? I didn't understand why. They was like, send the kids out the room. I was like, what's happening on the Color Purple? That you got to send the kids out the room. So when I got older and watched the Color Purple, I was like, if anything, you know, you could scare some people straight with that. But let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was glad, you know how they used to always send us out the room. I never understood. We'd be watching movies and I would say, y'all get on out of here. Y'all get on out of here.
I like telling kids to stay out of grown folks' conversations. It's the same situation.
It's the same situation. I wish my daddy would have put me out there. Y'all could watch it. I could. I wish he would put me out when they were watching Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, that stuff. See, I put myself out. I ain't watch none of that stuff. Yeah,
girl, I'll be sitting there just like trying to figure out what's happening. But anyway, it scarred me. I couldn't sleep. Okay, now, what's your memory?
Of what?
Just your favorite one, then we'll go from there.
Well, I don't know about that. All of my memories are traumatized.
Yeah, mine too.
They were life lessons, but I don't know. My favorite memory is not necessarily something I visualized or something I did or anything like that. It's Royal Secret. That's my favorite memory. That's what my grandmother smelled like. So when I smell that cologne, everything that is good, everything that I love, all of that is like rolled into that one smell.
Oh, I need to see you.
So for me, that's a good memory for me. And I have other memories. I remember as kids, you know, going, and all of my memories are mostly at the end of that road. You know, the blackberries on the barbed wire fences, the rusty barbed wire fences, and you try and get them, and you get all scraped up and everything. I remember like smells like the hog pen and just everything. I remember getting my butt whooped about going on that plum tree and the peach trees in the yard, you know, because we weren't supposed to touch it, you know. I mean, I remember a lot of stuff. You know, I remember getting up in the mornings and they kicking us out. We eat breakfast, clean up, and they kick us out. And they don't see us no more. At lunchtime, they'll call us up there to come get a bologna sandwich and some chips and give us a cup for all 50 of us grandkids.
Okay, be honest. Which house? I know for me, it's certain houses that creep me out. Now, hey, if people get offended, I'm gonna speak my truth. But it was certain houses that creeped me out. For example, when we went to Shiloh, right? One day, Mama left me with, and I don't even remember if Jessica was there with me, but left me with the man. You know it's a fork in the road going down to Big Mama's house, right? Now, if you turn on that fork and go up that hill, it was a tall dude that was bald-headed, tall black dude that was bald-headed, that lived up. Okay, you know, it's two roads.
Okay, so where Uncle Ria's, you know where he stays?
Yeah, where Uncle Ria stays.
Is it they on that road?
Yeah, you don't even have to go all the way down the road. He was up on that hill where that yellow house was, and then it was a little weird house.
Yep.
Mama left me up there with that man. He creeped me out. So his house creeped me out, and when he offered me ice cream, he was and you know, now that I think about it, he was the nicest old man. But I was creeped out because I was a kid. You know, kids be scared of old people. And that was the creepiest house for me. I was happy she never did it again. I used to call that man Mr. Lee because I didn't know his name. Remember that song, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee? Oh, Mr. I used to call him Mr. Lee. That's what I used to call him. Yeah. I know.
And you know what? I do have another good memory. Remember, we were watching. What were we doing? We were watching something, or we were talking about something this weekend, and a song came on. Tonight is the Night by, what's her name? Do you know her name? I can't think of her name right now.
Okay.
Do you know what song I'm talking about?
Okay.
The name of the song is Tonight is the Night.
Yeah.
Betty Wright?
Yeah, Betty Wright.
Okay. So, and immediately I thought about, I don't know if you were old enough to remember when Daddy was playing baseball. He was on a baseball team. When we were living in Dallas.
Yep.
Okay. And on Saturdays, we would all load up. That's when riding on the back of a pickup truck was not illegal. We would truck and we would ride over to the baseball park and we baseball all day long. And that song took me back to that because, you know, we were kids and we were at the ballpark. We didn't know the people we were hanging out with. I think Drew Pearson was actually at one of the baseball games. And, you know, and they brought that up, you know, this is Drew Pearson. And, you know, I was like, okay, I have a soda. Because that's Daddy's friend was Baldy. You remember Baldy?
Yep, I remember Baldy.
And that's what we called him. And remember he used to sing on his phone?
And he had that beer belly.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was huge. And so, we'd be at the baseball park. So when I heard that song, I thought about all the times we were going to the baseball park. And, you know, of course, I found back with bologna sandwiches with sodas and stuff. And, you know, they pack the cooler, and that's what we do all day.
They tell them how Sister Cook would pack them bologna sandwiches, though. Please tell. Oh my God.
Now you're gonna have to refresh my memory on that one.
Sister Cook would take a loaf of bread, right? Take all the bread, and then she would make them bologna sandwiches. A whole loaf of bread to bologna sandwiches, and she would put them right back in the bread bag. Sister Cook is amazing, y'all.
That she did.
She is amazing. Y'all just don't know. When you got 8 children, you are amazing. Oh my God. I've been trying to find a reason to do that. I haven't found one yet.
Well, Janice, like all the kids are grown now, so there's really no reason to do that.
I know, it's sad. I just did, you know. I just really want to do it.
Very sad.
When I come out there, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make me a bunch of bologna sandwiches. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna get it done. Just for a trip out there.
Well, All right. Well, you go ahead and get it done. Now, who's going to help you eat those sandwiches?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. All right. Let's get into, how many minutes we got left? Okay, let's get into some bozoisms. I have not explored this. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, I have not explored the bozoism situation for a minute. And I think I'm ready to go ahead and explore it. I want to explore bozoism.
You're exploring bozoism?
Yes, I just want to take time to talk about bozoism. First of all, let me help everybody understand that bozoism is not just a dude. It's women can be bozos. I just want to make that clear because some people get offended. I don't want y'all to get offended. I want y'all to understand that men and women can fall into the bozo category. You know, bozos are they are insensitive pricks. And I know somebody's right now like, that's cold for you to say, but I'm bozos do things that are, I don't know, that qualify them both.
You're breaking up, Denise.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, because I got to fix my connection. Just a minute. Go ahead and talk to them. Well, let me play a song, and we'll be right back. Let me fix this, because when I talk about these bozoisms, I need everybody to understand what's happening. Okay? So let's hit that.
Billy Cook, Steady Still, BMG 1965. Steve O on the track.
My, can't believe my eyes. 5'5" with them Halle Berry thighs. Just my size with some big brown eyes. Looking at me like I'm them chili cheese fries. They going that shake, it ain't no escape. When my conversation gets to jumping, then it's too late. Got her smiling at me while I'm sizing the rut. Opening the door like you riding a rut. I don't take them nowhere, them swears been bred. You know them wild fantasies that's all up in their head. I bring that to life. I keep her legs shaking. I keep her toes curling. I keep her back aching.
Let me tell you how it all went down. The story of my life one day turned around. How I met someone I thought was key. Forever with me, my lady to be. Can you feel me? I was a sucker for love. Blinded by love, someone that did me close like a glove. But the smiles and laughter changed. Shattered like glass for me, it's never been the same. Why? Baby, I don't want to try to last no more. Get your hat and your coat, baby, boo, you gotta go. No need to put on a show. Do you attempt to turn my pages? Are you out of your mind? Constantly arguing and nagging me, wasting my time. And I want you to know that you get someone. I'm a grown ass man with feelings too. That's why I left my crew on the block to be with you. And I still can't believe that you did me this way. What goes around comes around, so you gon' pay. Cause you did call.
Welcome back. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome sauce. You know. Bozos. Okay. So, a bozo moves. And I think it's hard for a lot of people to accept that the person that they're with is a bozo. I think it's hard sometimes because you think that because this person is a bozo, people are going to look at you as though you are a bozo as well. You know, you're a bozo for picking a bozo. You know, even though they say you attract who you are. I don't believe that. I really don't. I believe that sometimes sometimes you've been razzle-dazzled and you really overlooked red flags because you were razzle-dazzled. So for those of you that are with bozos, I want you to understand something. It's not a reflection of you. Sometimes you fall for the okie doke, you know. Sometimes a bozo don't know that they're a bozo until they're put under pressure. And then the bozoism comes out, you know. It really does. It's like popping a pimple, and you know. When you pop a pimple, you don't really know. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was just going to say, and sometimes some people just want to see the best in people. They only see the best in people, or they try to see the best in people. And those bozos take advantage of that. And then that's what you get. So it's not necessarily sometimes it's not that you're razzle dazzle. Sometimes it's just, you know what? I know this person and I see this, but you know, I can change that. You know, I'm okay with that. They'll be fine, you know. They're really good down deep, or they, you know, they really didn't mean it, or they really, you know. And sometimes it's that, but that bozoism is something else.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it could, like you said, and what you said is like on point for real. Oh my God, because this lady told me, I just believe that he would love me different or he would treat me different than the story that I heard about him, the way he treated other people. And
I'm different.
Yeah, and again, a bozo. It's kind of like I heard somebody say, the representative shows up. You know, the person that you first meet is the representative. You know, it's not the real person. This is the representative. This is the person that's gonna brush their teeth, you know, before they come see you. But after they're gonna show you that they really don't brush their teeth. You know, this is the person that wears clean underwear, you know, to come see you. But after they get comfortable with you, I'm just telling you what bozos do. They start off, I'll wash the car for you. I'll take the trash out. You know, I'll cook and I'll do this. You know, the representative shows up. You know, goes to church with you, meets your mama and talk, you know, and razzle dazzles your mama, so they think. And the next thing you know, you crying in the shower because the bozo has shown up. You know, and I agree with you, man. You know, you want to see the best out of them because they showed you their best for the 3 months. Sometimes they can't hold it 3 months. Sometimes they can't hold it past 3 weeks, and you meet the bozo.
Which leads to a conversation we had on a previous show. You know, when somebody shows you who they are, that's who they are.
That's who they are. oh my God, that's who they are.
Don't be trying to change it. Don't be trying to say no, that ain't no, that's not what that is. If they said it, they meant it. It wasn't drug induced. It wasn't alcohol induced. It was not grief induced. It was not them feeling bad about themselves or self-pity induced. It was not induced. That's just who they are.
Yeah.
So you take that, and once you see what it is, you have a choice. You either continue to deal with it, or you cut the bozoism off right there.
You cut it off. Because let me tell you something. I'm just gonna testify a tad bit. Okay. And I'm going to give a little piece of advice. I mean, if I can, just give just a little piece. Okay. In my life, I have witnessed 2 husbands passing away, right? Okay? Just scratch my ear right quick. Ear start itching. And so, for a moment, I felt like I'm going to stay with this bozo so that I don't look like I can't keep a husband. Okay, how can I compete with that? But I'm just saying. So, when you have a mindset where you are not considering yourself, you are considering other people, or how you look to other people, you will subject yourself to bozoism a little longer than you should. Okay? So, one day, just to tell a story, I'm not naming no names. One day, a young lady, let's put it like that, was riding next to her spousal bozo. Okay? And she works a job, she runs a craft shop, she pastors a church, she, runs organization. She does all that, right? And she left a can in the car the day before because when she got home from work, she didn't feel like cleaning out the whole truck. So she left the can in the truck. Okay? So the said spouse says, you didn't see that MF can when you got out the truck. You need to keep the MF truck clean. Oh, something, the person got flush. It was a flush feeling from the crown of her head to the sole of her feet. And she all of a sudden had an outburst. And this is another dangerous thing for people who are passive. When you're passive and you just let things go. And you will explode. So she exploded. She hit the middle console and said, I am tired. Right? Just boom. I'm tired. Because I was on my way to a play. Oh, did I say me? Yeah, it was me. On the way to a play. Right? So the person that was driving, the spouse, hits the brakes in the middle of the road and puts the person, let's go back to the person, and puts the person out in the middle of the street. Hear me when I say this. As the person walks back down the street trying to get a ride, the person made U-turn after U-turn, talking noise to the person. I'm just telling y'all a sample of bozoism, y'all. It was at that moment, like you were saying, Sam, it's at that moment when you realize that the bozoism is dominant and you must make a decision. Okay? So I made a decision. Now, what I want to talk about is the residue of bozoism. if you are a person that has been bamboozled by a bozo, when you get out of a bozo horrific situation, you will be tempted to go back. Not because they're good for you, but because you have been in that situation for a minute, and that person is manipulative. Let's just say it. A bozo is good with words, some of them. So what I want to encourage you all to do what I do. Like, with me, I went and got an apartment place to live and put furniture in it, okay? You must take a stand for yourself, okay? I know I did a study, and it's a caregiver complex. You tend to care more for others than you do for yourself. So you end up in different situations that you should not be in, and it makes it difficult for you to get out of it. It's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. So I just want to bless you today and say, find some people, gather them around you, and let them talk to you through all of your uncomfortable times. Do what you need to do to get free from bozoism. Okay? Do what you do. Do what you need to do to get free. And guess what? It'll get easier as days go by. Okay? As months go by, as years go by. In a minute, you'll forget. And you'll be strong. And you'll be all right. Okay? That's my little bit of information. Just wanted to share about the bozoism. It could get you. It really could. Just be careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that bozoism is something serious.
Oh, it's something serious. It's something serious. Stop falling in love with these people representatives.
They're around you enough to where they know what you like, what you don't like, you know, what you think about yourself, where you think you're lacking, all of your weaknesses that you think you have, and they play on that.
Oh my God. Offer you food, buy stuff for you, pay bills that they're supposed to be paying. I'm just being real. You have to, you know how people say, think about the good times. You have to always think about the bad times. You got to, I hate to say it, but people, I have dealt with so many people that have the mindset of, but God and but this, but we have to remember that it has to be healthy. If you want to be healthy, it has to be healthy. And nothing is worth you dying behind. Nothing. All right. We got 5 minutes left. What you want to say, Zam? You want to round it all up?
Round it all up. I mean, I think you've already rounded it up. But y'all just take care, you know, and you love yourself first, and it's not being selfish. You love yourself, and you have to love yourself before you can actually truthfully love anybody else. So, but if you love yourself and learn to love yourself, you know, wake up, look in the mirror in the morning and say, you know, do you the shit, or, you know, look in the mirror and say, I'm good morning, gorgeous, you know, let's get it done today. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta, you have to pump yourself up or do that for yourself so you don't have to depend on anybody else to do it for you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it is nice, you know, every once in a while to get a compliment, you know, from someone else. But but know that you have to live your life knowing that if you don't get a compliment that day or that week or that month, that you still the shit, you know, and that's just the way that you have to live. So, and if you have children, praise them every day. Tell them every day how beautiful they are, how much you love them. That way, nobody off the street, any bozo off the street can just come up to them and feed them a line and they're hooked. A lot of people do things because they don't get it from one place, and so when they hear it from somebody else, it's like, oh, and then their little heart melts, and then the bozo is like, got him. Gotcha. And they're not gonna look. They're not gonna look for anyone who is down on their luck. Well, not necessarily down on their luck. Who's not who doesn't have anything going for themselves. They don't look for those people. They look for those who maybe are at a bad time in their life, but they are hella talented, hella smart, have potential. They just don't have any backing. And so they use that against them. So just toot your own horn quite often, every morning, every night every time you pass a mirror, stop, look at yourself, tell yourself how, awesome you are, and then keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Good, because at the end of the day, hopefully, nobody can take care of you better than you can. It's like Leandria Johnson's song where she says, "Deliver me, because all I do is hurt me." And some of us put ourselves through things that we don't even have to go through, but sometimes we do, and sometimes we need help getting out of it, or with the change of a mindset, I guess you could say. But love yourself. Love yourself and congratulate yourself and uplift yourself. And when you get somebody in your presence who doesn't do that, kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. Bozoism doesn't have a place here.
Serious business. And like I say, when you come out of that dysfunction, like you have to use those positive affirmations to rebuild what was destroyed with this person. You have to, and it has to be a repetitive thing, because I always tell people, I say, you let your guard down once, and you say, oh, well, okay. Before you know it, you caught up again. So you have to make sure that it's a repetitive thing, and you are receiving what you say to yourself. My homeboy used to say, accept yourself. Accept you. Stop looking for people to accept, and accept yourself. Okay. I'm done. All right, y'all. This is a good ending to the show. We have to go. We love you all, but we got to go. Make sure y'all hit that link on Facebook. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go right ahead, hon, because I was just going to say until next time, I was signing out. And see y'all next same bat time, same bat channel.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it right here on 5926 Central. Make sure you like, share, and that's it on Facebook. Love y'all, but we got to go.
That's how they do it, Skip.